guys, welcome to Dropkick Energy! I'm Manny.
I'm Terrence.
And we got some pretty breaking news that just came out. Heavy rumor, CM Punk to return at Survivor Series.
Crazy if that's gonna happen. Crazy for the simple fact is that all the crap that he said on the way out the door is like for you to turn around and say, yeah, I'm gonna come back. He didn't go to another promotion. He didn't try his hand out someplace else. Yeah, well, I mean, he did, and then he got his butt handed to him. But he didn't do anything else wrestling wise, and then decide that he wants to come back to WWE. He just kind of walked the earth like
Kane and Kung Fu.
Kane and Kung Fu, and then decided I need to go home. And that's what kind of bums me out, because he made such a big noise on the way out and did his lawsuit, and then you're just gonna come back with like nothing. I was like, so I don't know if I believe the rumor or not.
Sometimes I think it's a work, in all honesty, that the whole thing was just a work so he could go to the UFC, do his thing. Didn't work out, obviously.
How long had he been gone?
He has been going on 3 years.
A 3-year works.
3 years work. Man, they're really committed.
We're gonna long play this.
They're
never gonna see this.
They're really committed on that one. But Angle wants, in truth, Angle wants Punk back, so I could see it totally that he comes back to Raw.
Hey, the fans want Punk back. I can see it. I can see them doing it. I was like, look, they brought back the Hardys. One time they brought back the Dudleys. They brought back the New Age Outlaws. The WWE is always about bringing something back for the fans. Whether you stay or not, it's a different story. But they will bring something back to get a big pop and to get a lot of viewership for, even if it's just for a short period of time or to sell one particular pay-per-view. They will do something like that. I don't see the WWE not doing this. I'm just shocked that if this is true, that Punk would do it.
If I were to bring Punk back, in all honesty, I would put him on SmackDown. If he had to come back, come back, it needs to be to SmackDown. I mean, Nakamura
Does he come back as a face
Punk.
or a villain?
Oh, he's gonna be a face no matter what. You know that. Punk versus Nakamura. Punk versus AJ Styles. I mean, come on, it's all right there. The talent is all there. I would definitely go that route if that was the case.
I mean, he ain't wrestled in a while. He might be rusty. You sure?
And the thing is also is he was offered we talked about in one of the last shows, previous shows, that he was offered $1 million to just pretty much go to the to 5-Star Promotions to help with this 128 tournament that they had in UK, and he turned that down. So you really think that he wants nothing to do with wrestling whatsoever?
It made you seem that way, or it was like that, or you could say it was like, oh, he already had this in the works, and he was like, I can't do that because he's not that smart.
I would absolutely love to see Punk back in the.
I mean, we would all like to see Punk back. Trust me. I mean, he went out to the height of his career. Well, of course, we want to see him back, and I just think it makes him look weak. They come back though.
Well, after,
because he can't leave again now, because it was like, oh, we're not gonna believe it. It's this if he ends up leaving again, he can't say anything bad about the WWE because they gave you a second chance. You can't
unless they use that as part of storyline.
Or he left again. It was like, he came back and he still didn't like us. He left.
No, but what if he uses everything? They actually put a touch of reality into the freaking storyline.
Are you sure? Because I thought I heard that Vince had cut out all those. I thought he cut out talking smack. Like there was a
right. No, I get that, but I'm talking about the reality of what he said on the podcast at
They've always done
and they use this to their advantage, and they bring back maybe a little bit of the attitude era by doing that, because you know how real is.
Am I gonna see boobs again? Or?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe. Oh man, tell us what you think on whether or not you want to see CM Punk back in the.
Don't just be a Punk lover and like, oh great, yeah, I definitely want to see it back. Look, be honest. That's all I gotta say. Be honest.
Well, Terrence, take us home.
All right. Honestly, as I sit here with Booker T, make sure you comment and like this video. Tell us about what you think about if you think Punk should come back, and if you don't think Punk should come back.
Oh, let us know.
Whatever.
All right. For Aspen in the Back, I'm Manny.
I'm Terrence.
And we'll see you next time. 3, 2, 1. Fucking. All right.
Look, man. Stand up. All right.
3, 2, 1. Hi guys, welcome to Dropkick Energy! And today we are going to review, but I have no idea, what are we reviewing?
Extreme Rules.